Welcome back to another episode of the House of Aquarius podcast. It is your favorite Aquarius here. Make a wish. Back to bring you another one. So, a situation happened recently at my job. And so I want to talk about that dynamic that was involved in the situation. It wasn't like specifically related to this, but I'm going to talk about the people involved with the sign. Because I haven't done this one yet. And it's time to bring some love to these people. Capricorn, male. Leo, female. Ooh, boy. Leo, fire sign. Capricorn, earth sign. Yeah, cardinal. What's that, modality? Oh yeah, duality, modality. And we have, what's Capricorn? Brain fart right now. Two cardinals. Is it two cardinals? I think for a second. Yeah. Two cardinal signs. Both initiators. Oh, so that kind of explains the little thing. Okay, so with that being said, two initiators. I should probably be wrong. No, I am wrong. Leo's a fixed sign. So like I was saying, so we have a fixed sign with Leo and a cardinal sign with Capricorn. All right, so with that little mishap out the way, speaking about this, okay, so one of the issues, I don't like saw good or bad, just go into it. One of the issues that they have to deal with, this Capricorn male and this Leo female, is control. Both signs like to be in charge. They both have strong leadership qualities, characteristics with them. And in the workplace, in social settings, social settings per se, not so much Capricorn, but definitely Leo. And the bed sheets. Domination, being in charge, is what both signs like to do. So speaking of what I just said, there's going to be a little bit of a situation in regards to Leo being held back. This woman might want to be out and see more parties and be the star of the show. And in more public settings and more activities. And there's actually one thing here that the Capricorn, this man is going to be really reserved. He's going to prefer, well, not saying that he's going to be, more likely to be really reserved. And he's going to not want to be that much in attention as the Leo may prefer. One of the great things about this, like them coming together, fire signs, as we have spoken a countless times before, they like to be more spontaneous and like to be more forward progressive. Sometimes they go a lot further than what they should. Too fast. Earth sign here was help rein in some of the quick movement antics of the Leo. So that could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, depending on what the situation is. Help keep them stable, not stable. Help them grounded, there we go. Keep them grounded a little better. Because practicality goes hand in hand nicely with being reserved for the Capricorn. So that's something to look forward to, or you can expect. Thinking here, let me think. Direction I'm going. One issue that could be an issue is that I personally view Capricorn as the air sign of the earth signs. The reason being because Capricorn already has a nasty moniker of being so cold and reserved, and those go hand in hand with, or those go historically speaking, with being emotionally detached. Capricorns do show emotions. They have a bunch of emotions, but they're not quick to give those off to people. They are also a sensitive sign, but this guy is not going to just be showing all the cards on the table day 1, day 3. It might take a few years for you actually get the Capricorn to actually be really not explosive, but more openly, voluntarily with the emotions. And Leo may not like that. The Leo loves to have admiration and praise coming towards them. And unless the Capricorn has a bunch of romantically charged placements in their birth chart, this could be an issue. Because as I said before, if you listen to the Leo podcast, the Leo podcast episode, there we go. Then you know what I said about they like to they need that. Leos need and thrive off of feeling validated by the loved one, the lover's appreciation of them and acknowledgement of what they're doing. Like I said, they're very generous people, but it comes with that price, with that ticket. You gotta pay that bill. If you're not paying that bill, Leo's not gonna be happy. Man, everything I'm saying sounds kind of negative. Because unfortunately, this is one of the combinations that aren't really good in the long term, because they have a lot of conflicting issues. Like I said, there's always hope for better days and amazing nights. Like, short-term success is much, much higher than long-term success in this relationship. Or sorry, in this dynamic of a relationship. They trying to find that right word there. There's definitely a lot of offsetting characteristics there. Is this one of the worst ones, in my opinion? I can't just guess without thinking properly. Because, oh boy, I mean, it's ran that stop sign. It's a good thing that I'm so aware of what's going on around me all the time. But that's actually very good concept about that. I'm not sure if I'm sorry, the guy's tailgating me. Sorry, let me turn off the road quick, because guys, I'm not trying to get low in hands right now, you know what I'm saying? But the guy hit me back like that for tailgating, you know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Anywho. How can this man make this relationship better for the woman? Capricorn has to be willing to be a little more open with their emotions, because Leo isn't an emotional sign, but they're very sentimental, very sensual. And if they're not properly giving out, what did I say? If they're not properly giving out, I completely blanked out there. I'm sorry. Leo is a sensitive sign. So even if the Capricorn, because the Capricorn is known for being as cold as it is, if the Capricorn male is not giving to this woman enough emotional satisfaction, then she might think negatively about the situation, because the fact that she had nothing to go off of. Natural instinct is to be cold, is a no response is a bad response in this situation. Or a little response is a bad response. Leos tend to be more flamboyant and more boisterous with their energy. And outside of like certain emotional situations, the energy is not going to be matched the way that Leo would prefer from Capricorn. But what Capricorn could do is he could definitely try to be a little more open with his emotions, because in this relationship there's not going to be a whole bunch of emotional depth diving. It's basically off sun signs alone, okay? That's more happening with the earth and water signs. Water signs specifically. So what they have to offer each other emotionally is going to be already limited as is, and they have to be able to work with that and see that's satisfactory enough for each other. Capricorn is going to have to be a little less, has to be willing to share the reins of the relationship. That is going to be key. Leo likes to be in charge. And the Capricorn likes to be in charge too. Capricorn demands more order and routine than what Leo might be accompanied to. So going into that situation, if they were willing to be a little more relaxed in that regards, if the Capricorn will be able to be more understanding that Leo isn't as organized and routine as he is, that might make things a little easier. So in that regards, Leo has either be a good communicator or be more willing to give into more scheduling. That's the best way to put that one. I'm trying to think of how certain situations like organized kitchen, organized schedule, because one of the biggest things Capricorns are really known for is they're about work comes first. Not saying that that's every Capricorn like that, but it's a known thing. Capricorn is the workhorse of the zodiac, and career comes first. That's one thing that you have to worry about, is that the Capricorn might not give enough love and attention to the Leo that they will want, depending on where they're at currently in this current stage, life and career. So it is said that later on in Capricorn's life that they are in the career and more settled, they're more open to give their emotions and the trust to the Leo, because of the fact that they're not so career focused or the career is already set in place. So that's not big focus to get in the way of. And man, this one's getting a little rough for me. Being because Capricorn, man, sweet, sensitive, reserved. With that being said, but it's like been first, it's Earth sign. That's one of the things. Earth signs are very practical, ordered. One thing that you look forward to, it will help definitely put a rein on or keep Leo from overspending. That's one thing that I can say would be a good thing, because Earth signs are very well known for being good budgeters, good keepers of money in house, and it will help keep lavish Leo from going overboard. So that's one benefit there, because you don't understand how great a benefit it is to have someone who can help keep you on your budget or keep things fiscally responsible, until you don't have that kind of person in your life. And once you have a good CPA, there we go, accountant, whatever. Unless you guys have a Capricorn, then you don't need it. Or a Taurus, you don't need it. Or a Virgo, you don't need it. I'm joking. What else? What can Leo do to make things easier for this Capricorn, to make this relationship better? Because I mean, it's already on the rocks from the very beginning. But man, Leo, like I said again, try not to be as dominating and controlling. It has to be, I won't say 50-50, but I think the relationship has to alternate back and forth between who's in control at what point in time. And that should be like a foreseeable pattern or a consistent habit, or during the situation this is going to be the case. I mean, they can alternate days. Monday is Leo day, Tuesday is Capricorn day, and vice versa into infinity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying, like, I'm not saying that they can't work. And that's the one thing I'm about to say. All of my compatibility things. I'm never saying that they can't work. I'm saying it's an uphill battle if they actually are consistently true with the sun sign by themselves. Like I said, every relationship can work, provided of compromisations and willing to change, and will give things up. TikTok, Make a Wish, MK3A Wish 1. I said that on there. Well, what else? I feel like I'm missing a few things here that might be too key. Because that's one thing. Leo is actually very, very, man, what I'm thinking about, like, I keep running things through my mind. Unfortunately, I think Leo is the one who's getting the shaft more in this relationship than anything else. Male or female, because I think Leo is going to be stifled more than what the Capricorn is. And the man, Capricorn, in this situation, might be able to thrive if he can convince the Leo to give away more. But it's gonna, I personally feel this relationship is gonna be more heavily geared towards the Capricorn's favor. Unless the Capricorn is very submissive, then Leo's gonna take charge, and then Leo's still not gonna get what you want, because Leo needs a little fight back to feel fully confident in what they're doing. It's like, oh man, this is a rough one. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. The more I think about this, the worse and worse this relationship sounds. So, in the short term, I'm gonna put it like this: in the short term, Capricorn male, Leo, female. Aside from like visual appearance and sexual appeal and that kind of stuff, I don't see too much being enough to draw the other person in, okay? And in the long term, this one, no, just stop, just no. Just don't do it long term, because it's not, no. Someone's not gonna be happy no matter what in the situation. I said, unless something is completely different in regards to the placements and make things be not strictly Capricorn and Leo, like there may be a whole bunch of word placements in their air placements in both categories and make some more swerving happen, you know. But no, just no, just no, just no. Hey, I know this one's a little harder than the other ones to digest, but if you made it this far, I appreciate this and I appreciate you. Hopefully you learned something from this. Like, share, comment down below. I appreciate that. If anything else that I feel I missed, make sure you add it in comments below. I appreciate that. Help me help other people. I know when I redo these, this one's gonna be a lot more deeper and better and cleaner, but either way, I personally feel no. Let that shit go, guys. Guys, you know, my friends, you know, I say, stay classy and be you. Make a wish out.